as you all know, 2020 is finally upon us. Well, unfortunately, 2020 has been off to the greatest starts. In fact, it's been off to a pretty bad start. It's formed a wily beef. We've also had the war that's been on currently between America, Iran, and Iraq. And then Ukraine are probably going to get involved as well because of the things that happened there. We also had the Australian bushfires, which happened since September, leading up to January. And that's where we're today. I'm on my website now that says the fires they actually killed nearly 5 million animals. Now this is actually wrong. It actually killed over 1 million animals. Yeah, so the number of deaths of animals has actually increased in 1 billion, which is unfortunate actually. And the people that have died there, about like 24 then, as 24 people. I think, I'm not trying to show about that because I saw in a video or I read a report where it said 24 people have died, 23 people have died. That's kind of reading. Australia is currently entrapped in a wave of wildfires which have caused mass destruction. These wildfires are a result of the drastic climate change taking place on our planet. This is one of the main reasons as to why the bushfires have happened, or the cause of the bushfires, because of the climate change due to global warming, basically, which is done in Australia, and it's pretty bad compared to England, where I live. The weather there, it's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. There have been multiple human casualties until now, and it is assumed that entire species of animal and plant wildlife will be wiped out to these fires. It is reported that the bushfires have burned nearly 5 million hectares of land. Now, I didn't say specifically how much there are, but there are multiple. So, yeah, unfortunately, people have died whilst putting the fire. But one particularly, there's a firefighter yesterday who actually died. I think on the day before yesterday, he died with the putting of the fire. So, rip to him, and all the people who died as well. And with 5 million hectares of land. Look at this, actually wrong as well. Actually, 12 million hectares of land. One point, the fauna and the flora. I think the word is the plants, because it's all these animals, and yeah, they've been wiped out as well because of the fires, unfortunately, and they're continuing to wiped out as well. What's the cause of these fires? You know that these fires have been caused by man-induced global warming. So global warming, drastic climate change has huge impact on Australia's weather in last year as well. So yeah, the main causes are basically global warming, climate change, and humans basically that are burning stuff. Also the weather as well, because apparently in Australia it's been really hot there. Like there's been like a massive drought. Hasn't rained since 3 years I think, which is actually like weird because this happened so that's happening since September. So you expect it to rain because it'll be autumn and winter. It's supposed to be cold, but fortunately this is actually the hottest season I think, the hottest summer over there yet. Summer basically extreme weather conditions because of global warming. The temperature last month was 50 degrees Celsius, the hottest and dry season yet. So it's 50 degrees. I think England's hottest season was actually last year, 2019. That was 37 degrees Celsius. I think there might have been a hotter season than that, but as far as I can recall, yeah, 37 degrees was the hottest yet. So because of the dry weather, trees and plants are catching on fire more easily. Yeah, so basically the flora, that's the word. I talked to the firefighter who's actually put a life on the line out there. They're actually doing a really pretty good job, a standing job there. And hopefully they can put the fire as soon as quickly as possible. There's 500 million animals lost. There's nearly 1 billion animals lost. Yeah, luckily there's some guinea fun animals. The animals who have been rescued are like being taken care of safely in the animal hospitals, and some schools and some gyms actually get turned into shelters, like makeshift hospitals. Ecologists from the University of Sydney have 180 million animals, birds and reptiles have lost because of devastating fires. Yeah, they've been lost or dead. No, the majority of the animals were actually koala bears, kangaroos, um, wallabies. I'm not entirely sure because I'm not from Australia. I haven't been there, but I'm guessing that the majority of animals have died or have been lost. They said birds as well and reptiles as well. So that'd be iguanas and some other animals, reptiles. Destruction is so widespread and intense that the scientists fear that an entire species of animals or plant life will be lost in bushfires. Yeah, as I mentioned before, unfortunately, that nearly 8,000 koalas, with 30% of the koala population in, in New South Wales, it's in New South Wales, sorry, mid North Coast region have perished in the fire. Yeah, so 8,000, which makes over 30% of the koala population. But she died in the fire, which is very heartbreaking to hear and to see. Okay, let's carry on reading. We also observed that a lot of plant, and animal species which were previously immune to fires are getting destroyed. Yeah, as you know, the plants and animals were getting destroyed as well. Age of forest perish. Yeah. So basically, like a lot of forests have perished as well. Like it was also like a beach says, I think in Queensland, a beach in Queensland has actually changed due to the fire, which is actually shameful to see. So reports show that 14% of the Gondwana reserves which have been preserved, because the present since the age, dinosaurs have been destroyed. Wow. The Royal Botanical Gardens in Sydney estimate that almost 30 rare animal species and 30 rare plant species have lost in some areas. Holy shit, wow. That's sad to hear. It's observed that trees in older forests are even more risk than other tree species as they have thinner bark which can protect from wildfires. Also, during the thunderstorm, because extreme weather conditions and widespread wildfires, and a huge thunderstorm could destroy the surrounding community even further. Yeah, so it could give the west because the thunderstorm and the thunderstorm could actually destroy it. But I actually seen an Instagram video, I think was that where it was actually raining in like a pub area where there's a fire. Yeah, so it's raining quite heavily. Actually, it's raining quite. I mean, I want to say heavily, but I don't think it's heavily. It's kind of mild rain, but nevertheless, it actually got the job done for them. It actually like, kind of helped them in a way. But like I said, I don't think it'll be getting any better. Unfortunately, the fires have triggered an explosion across thunderstorm. Yeah, which injects particles as high as 10 miles into the air. This is what the word that I can't pronounce, called pyrocumulonimbus. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. These others are caused because during a fire, heat and moisture from plants are released as warm air is heavier than cold air, rises in the air and forms clouds to a thunderstorm. During a fire, plants are released in warm. Okay, yeah, so basically the cause, well that's not the cause to the fires, because the thunderstorms, weather, that's the main reason as to why. Reports show that 11 people have been confirmed dead. That's actually 24 people have been dead. I think they're still missing. That's probably more. I think it's probably more. Mass evacuation is all over the country. It's basically a pretty terrifying time over there, and devastating time over Australia. No, I made already. I follow K-pop. I like K-pop, and there's actually on Instagram. There's some celebrity K-pop idols that have actually been posting some pictures of Australia, and had don't need. So yeah, also leave a link in the description down below. If what the idols are, they are Blackpink's Rose and Stray Kids Bang Chan. Yeah, so that'll be it for this video. I'll leave a link down below for the donations or like if you want to like give money to those in need in Australia and or in any people who are in time with even money. I'll leave a link down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and peace.